Hello? Oh, hello, Mrs. Hobbs. No, Mr. Hobbs is resting comfortably. No, he's in the recovery room now. We'll be moving him to IT later. I'll tell Dr. Lipton. Right. Dr. Rossi's still in the lab, Mr. Harrington.
Did you tell him I wanted to talk to him?
Yes, I did.
We should have heard from Robert. I don't understand it. If a condition is so serious, why didn't Robert spot it?
Miss Subru? Oh, yes, Dr. Morton. Just a minute, please. Could I have the lab, please? Oh, Dr. Rossi. Never mind, he's here. Just a moment. It's Dr. Morton.
Dr. Morton, I was called in about an hour ago for Catherine Harrington.
Oh? Anything serious?
Well, I'm concerned about her. I have her here at the hospital. There's indication of a perforated ulcer.
Well, I saw her a couple of hours ago. She was having some pain, but nothing to indicate an ulcer.
Well, she has all the symptoms now. She has pain in the epigastrium, becoming generalized across the back. I'm waiting for the tests now. Flat plate, upright x-rays, blood count, amylase.
All right. I'll start back. But Dr. Rossi, she's produced such symptoms before, you know. Have you tried sedatives, antispasmodics?
Doctor, right now I'm giving her antibiotics. It's my opinion, Dr. Morton, that the ulcer has perforated. We could be dealing with peritonitis.
I know my patient, Dr. Rossi. If you're concerned, you might get another opinion. But I suggest you wait for me. She is my patient, Dr. Rossi.
Well, right now, she's my patient.
Is he coming back?
Yes, I only hope it's not too late.
What do you mean?
I don't want to alarm you, Mr. Harrington, but if your wife's ulcer has perforated, I'll want to do an exploratory.
Operate?
Well, we'll wait for the test.
I can't make a decision like this without Dr. Morton.
Let's get the results of the test, then we'll make the decision. Give me Dr. Burgess.
He's out of town, Dr. Rossi.
What about Dr. Lipton?
He's in OR.
We'll see how long he'll be there. I'll be with Mrs. Harrington. You'll be here soon, Mrs. Harrington.
I feel so weak.
Well, that's why you're here. How's the pain?
Still severe.
I want you to try and get some sleep, Mrs. Harrington.
Is Leslie here?
Yes, would you like to see him? Well, you can go in now, Mr. Harrington. I wouldn't mention anything about the operation.
All right.
How is she?
I don't like it. Did you get Dr. Lipton?
Yes, I did, Dr. Rossi. He's doing an endarterectomy.
Well, you'll be tied up all evening then.
Yes.
Thank you.
They're all here, Dr. Rossi.
Oh, good. Mrs. Harrington's having some pain. Would you examine her and order 50 milligrams of Demerol, please?
Yes, Dr. Rossi.
Well, the amylase is normal. The blood count shows some infection. Is a surgical resident on duty?
He's assisting Dr. Lipton. The interns are available, Dr. Rossi.
I may want Dr. Mays to scrub with me. Find me an operating room, would you please?
Dr. Rossi. Mike.
Well, what do you want me to do, Mrs. Brooks? I may not be able to wait for Dr. Morton. Oh, Hamner, would you let me know if there's any change, please?
Yes, Dr. Rossi.
But Dr. Morton is chief of staff, and he doesn't like to be wrong.
All doctors are wrong sometimes.
Oh, you could get Dr. Lipton, someone to back your opinion.
I'll stand on my opinion.
Mike, this is a small town, and this is a small hospital.
That has nothing to do with the fact that your sister-in-law needs surgery.
I merely wanted you to consider
There's nothing else to consider.
Dr. Rossi.
Just step outside, Mr. Harrington.
What is it?
I don't know. I think she's worse. How serious is this operation?
Serious.
Then I'm not going to let Rossi do it. What do you know about him except that he bought Donald's practice?
He was top man in Donald's class.
You're interested in the man, Laura. I'm interested in the doctor. But let me give you a piece of advice if it isn't too late. You made one mistake with Donald.
We both made mistakes, Les. Only you were smart, as usual. You got a Peyton. Or was it a good enough bargain,
The pulse is irregular. The heart's decompensating. I have to operate.
Dr. Rossi.
Did you find Dr. Mays?
Yes, I did.
What about an OR?
Number 1 is available.
Thank you. I'm going to scrub up.
Just a moment, Doctor. I haven't given my consent yet.
Well, I advise you to give it now, Mr. Harrington.
I have only your word that it's necessary.
Well, I can make a diagnosis.
So can Dr. Morton.
Yes, he can, but he's not here.
We'll wait for him.
Even though I said...
No matter what you say, Doctor.
Then I'd better spell it out for you, Mr. Harrington. Your wife's condition is grave. It's deteriorating rapidly. Delay now can be fatal. Do you understand all that?
I understand all that, Dr. Rossi. But what I don't understand is why you're so eager to operate. Dr. Morton's on his way. What are you trying to prove?
I'm trying to save your wife's life, Mr. Harrington. Would you go talk to her? Talk to her now.
He'll never forgive you.
Something goes wrong.
No. He'll just never forgive you.
Catherine. Catherine.
Where's Robert?
He's on his way. Dr. Rossi says we can't wait for him to get here.
You don't want to wait for Robert.
What are you talking about?
You want this Rossi.
All right, Catherine, we'll wait. We'll wait for Robert. We'll just wait.
Leslie,
Yes?
you would feel safe if safe and free.
What are you talking about?
You won't be. Oh, no, Leslie. You won't be safe or free.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
And you just happened along, taking your walk.
Yes, Allison Mackenzie taking her lonely walk.
Why?
I'm trying to give you my best professional opinion. If I don't go in now, right now, your wife will die. That much is certain.
What are her chances, Doctor, if you do go ahead and operate?
I told you before you didn't belong here. Now, Doctor, I'm going to prove that. I intend to drive you out.